Hi my darlings, hi my loves, it's your girl Queen Lisa and I'm here today with a reading for you all. This is a Let's Be Nosy reading, honey. We're going to see what's going on out here in these spiritual streets. We're going to see what's going on with y'all and we're going to jump right on into this energy. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, Archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light to get clear, concise messages from my lovely collective. Let the messages be good, let the messages be great, and let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Alright, y'all, let's see what's going on, okay? Let's see what's going on. Oh, shit. Now, Storm, the first card out. Somebody is going through some things. Let's see. Partying. Blocked. Yeah, the streets is giving their ass back. Okay, the streets is giving their ass back. Everything that they did, all that running up and through the streets, all that street life. Oh, fuck, going home. I'm outside tonight. Yeah, that shit coming back to bite this person in the ass. Yes, because while they was outside partying and having fun, they should have been in the house putting in work. Yeah, believe in right timing. Yep, they. Child, what the fuck? They are being blocked. Yeah. This is like a one-night stand anyway. And they're trying to turn it into a committed relationship because it took them losing you to realize that you were worth something. Yeah, it took them losing you to realize that you were worth something. Yeah, and now they want to come back and propose and commit to you. Because of this storm that's going on, that they got going on right now, and how they're being blocked from everything. Yeah. Ex-lover. Yeah. They're coming in renewed energy. That's what this is. This is an ex. They don't want to let go. They in their feelings. Yeah. Divine intervention. They're reflecting on what the fuck they did. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah. It took this person losing you for them to realize your mother freaking worth. And ain't that about a bitch. Yeah, they had this addiction to the streets. Addiction to this bullshit. And now they want to come back and apologize because they didn't realize that they was a functional junkie. They had become a junkie to this low vibrational energy. And these ways and habits that they have picked up while they want to be outside in the alley cat, in back alleys, in dark ways, with the alley cats and the nat nats. Yeah, they are in massive regret right now over this. Yeah, intuition, inner knowing, they ignored it. They ignored the hell out of their intuition. Yeah. And they just took you as a good time. Like, this is nothing but another good time. But it was more than that. Your effect was lasting. You stuck on them like glue. And they wondered why they couldn't shake your ass. Because you wasn't like the rest. But they took it negatively as if you was trying to put a spell on them or put your woo on them and shit like that. And it wasn't nothing but natural chemistry. There was a natural connection that scared them because it was something they never felt before. And because of that, they rejected you because they were scared. They were scared because you required too much of them, and your energetic connection scared them. And that's why they compromise this shit. That's why they put this shit in harm's way and stayed outside being a whore. Because they were scared. Now they think they're missing you hard as hell. All they can think about is you. Yeah, dating. Meeting someone new. comfort. Single, not in a relationship. That's what they're afraid of as well. That you with somebody else. They are afraid that somebody else is doing their job for them right now. Point blank. Period. Dot. The end. They is afraid. They're afraid that somebody else took their spot. They done been replaced, and you just as single as a jaybird, living your best life, recovering from all this shit that you went through with this motherfucker right here that was inconsiderate, that didn't think about you or what they had put you through with their actions. Yeah. Now they see the silver lining in it. The same silver lining you seen with them, that same potential that you was reaching for that caused you to hold on to them as long as you did. Yeah, but see, you were being strategic with this. You weren't just doing this shit for fuck's sake. You was playing chess, not checkers. They playing checkers and Uno and Tunk and all this little play shit, and then got themselves caught the fuck up. Yeah, whole time. You grown little motherfucker. You grown on the inside and the outside. And you looking back at this motherfucker like, what games is you playing? What is you trying to accomplish here? What the fuck are you doing? Did you setting traps for your own self? What the fuck? And they broke your trust because you seen you couldn't even trust them with themselves. They can't even trust themselves of what they would and wouldn't do. So what the fuck you want to be with a liability like that for? Yeah, that's why you walked away from this person. But they still in their feelings about you. They know they didn't do right by you. They know that was the reason why you walked the fuck away. Because they played with you like you was the rest of them. Like you was one of them. And it was not none of that. Yeah. They thinking that you worried about this breakup and that you crying and sliding up and down the wall because of it. And you probably were. You probably were because it was a lot to process. Everybody ain't a gangster like me with their feelings and shit. Some of y'all is just as tender as these men that's receiving karma for what the fuck they doing to you. But this toxic relationship they had you in had your anxiety through the roof. Because you was just like, what is fucking happening? What am I doing? And it wasn't you, it was them. Because you scared them, and now they were scaring you and rising your anxiety and putting you through the ringer because they thinking that you doing something to them when you ain't doing nothing but being regular, being normal, being your normal self. That's it. That's all. And you knew something had to change. Something did change within this person pertaining to how they were treating you. You felt like you were tricked into this relationship. That's why your anxiety was through. You like, this shit can't be real. This can't be the same person that I met. Like, where are the cameras at? It's like you was on candid camera or some shit. Like, what the hell? Yeah. They did this because they felt as though the grass was greener on the other side. It felt like whoever they chose over you was their real soulmate, and it was going to be everlasting love. Yep. And they left you with the baby. Meanwhile, you thinking this is your soulmate. That's why you had this baby with this person. You thinking that you guys are working your way towards, a happy little family, and hell fucking no. That's not what it was. But you have this divine masculine here, but who's in this void, who just couldn't see he had to damn near cut his nose off to save his fucking face. To get out of this karmic relationship that he was in, that he chose over you. This fake ass individual that he thought was his soulmate, but quickly found out was not. That's why he in the dark. He know he fucked up. He know. And he now knows that you are his twin flame. You are his divine connection. And he wants to come back. And he wants to fix it. Yeah. He wants to give you that family security that he took away from you by choosing someone else over you because of a possibility. Because you wasn't packaged up quite right for him. So there was still in the back of his mind, there was a possibility that there was somebody else that could do it a little bit better than you. Travel. Yeah, he wants to take you out. He wants to take you on a getaway. Somewhere where you guys can be alone with each other and rebuild this connection without any distractions. You can talk, get things off your chest. Yeah. Free yourselves from these things that you guys have been holding in and haven't been talking about, because y'all been fighting y'all inner demons and your good side and your bad side, and what to keep and what to release. You've been doing a lot of work and working on yourself. So now it's time for a conversation to be had to see if this is going to go anywhere. Yeah, intimacy, bonding. Yeah, I'm hearing y'all just bonding through sharing intimate energy with each other. Not necessarily having sexual relations, but just that intimacy, building trust and love with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Honesty and truth is going to be had about this love that you all share. Y'all are going to be for real about y'all feelings. Y'all going to speak your true, honest feelings that you have for each other without being tempted by the world. Just for real, how you feel about this person. I'm about through with this doggone chair now. I'm telling you, I'm about through with it. But this possibility is your hidden enemy. And you need to watch your back, because she's watching this masculine. On his social media, she's stalking this masculine, trying to see where he at, what he doing, what he posting, what he feeling, just trying to feel him out. You see what I'm saying? Feel what he got going on, because he didn't say too much of nothing to this person. He just cut him off. And they're trying to figure out why did they get cut off. And when they find out about you, they're going to want to come and try to attack you, because they're going to think you on the same type of time they were on when they came in to take this masculine from you. And that's not the case. Yeah, y'all healing and releasing all those wounds that y'all caused amongst each other, and other wounds that were not caused by each other. Y'all just healing and releasing. Yeah. Releasing those insecurities and rising your self-esteem. This is some serious intimate bonding here that y'all got going on. Yeah, and now y'all talking about building y'all financial future together. How y'all gonna make shit shake. How y'all gonna have motion. You know what I'm saying? What y'all gonna put y'all money into to keep the money flowing. Courage. Yeah, y'all are encouraging each other that y'all can do this together. Y'all as a team can make the damn dream work. And see, he knew this hoe didn't want that shit. She just wanted you because he belonged to something. She just wanted this masculine because he belonged to you. She didn't want all that came with this masculine. That's what he realized. And that's why he came back to you to make things right. Because he won't that damn messy. He won't that damn sloppy. He wasn't that much of a whore that he was willing to throw away his humanity, his morals, his values, to be with a moralist and a valuelist individual just because he was going through something or feeling some type of way at that time. That's not who he truly was, but that's who she truly was. And he wasn't willing to stay in that energy with this karmic ass feminine just for fuck's sake. He wasn't willing to do that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. She blowing his masculine phone up. She want to hear from him. She want to know what's going on. And he out there building a solid foundation with you. And she trying to get in the way of it. She trying to figure out what y'all got going on, honey. And little did she know, he's your husband now. He not just your man, he your husband. Yep, you got hookup, one night stand. Yeah. Hook up, one night stand, fears, afraid. Yeah, he didn't really want to do this. I'm here. He only did this. I don't know why the fuck he did this. Because he didn't really want to do this. This was not something that he really wanted to do. It was just... It was like he was caught up in the moment. She was just a beautiful whore. And caught this man in the heat of the night, in the heat of the moment. And brought him temporary peace. Temporary fulfillment. And he thought that was going to be forever. Like, but he found out quickly that she was just a man eater. That was just her way to trap men into her. And he found himself stuck at a crossroads. To chase a fairy tale or to go back to what's real. Yeah. But see, this was another decoy to distract him. It's like this man is right, basically almost knocking at your door. And y'all haters, whether known or unknown, is throwing heavy magic to keep y'all from each other. I mean, it's like this man is getting stoned walking up the motherfucking steps to your door. All the haters and the envious people is outside just, you better not knock on that door. You better not commit to that, girl. What about us? What's going to happen to us now? Now that y'all are all in love, what about us? It never been about them. You feel what I'm saying? It never been about them people. And now that y'all have coming up out of this people-pleasing energy, it's definitely a no-go for them. It's definitely out the door you got to go. It's definitely a fuck you and everybody who you came with. This masculine, he gambled. He took a chance on this girl and quickly found out that it wasn't worth the motherfucking risk. Now he's coming back home to be with you. And real happiness, real bliss. And this girl is mad because she missed her motherfucking mark. And not her. This girl do not miss. She don't miss. She hits her mark every time. She makes the best of the best fall. But not this one. Yeah, because his love that he had for you was too strong to be broken by this little Jezebel. She wasn't as strong as she thought she was, baby. No, ma'am. Yep. He seen what she really was, which was this snake in the grass, honey. Y'all know I don't like snakes, so I ain't even finna play with y'all there. I'm gonna flip that over. Yeah. And he had a spiritual awakening. Like, your love for him caused him to have a spiritual awakening. You triggered his spiritual awakening. You may be already on your journey and things like that, but you triggered him to begin his. Yeah, and these friends and influences, honey, are finna fall right up off of him. Yeah. This was fated for y'all to be together. Whether these hating ass people want to realize that or accept that or what, I don't know what the fuck these people's problem is, but this was a fated connection. Yeah, y'all got unfinished business. This shit is not over with. It's been too much interference, so it's, flag on the play, time out, time to regroup and recoup and come back in for the final, to end this game. You feel what I'm saying? And these people still hiding themselves, trying to cloak themselves in the same energy that they've been tricking this masculine in all the while. But through this awakening, he's able to see through them all, and he doesn't like that. Now they're getting mad and they're beefing with him, wanting to fight with him, because they're trying to figure out how can he see them now? How can he see the lies that they have been feeding him all this while? How can he see through the lies now? He's been believing them. Why is he not believing them now? That weekend getaway was what he needed to help him, to fuel him, to fight this last fight, to end this for once and for all with all these people who was attacking him on his end and vice versa on your end. What you felt like you could not do to save your life, that interaction, that intimacy that you guys shared gave both of y'all the boost that y'all needed to end this shit. To end this shit both ways. To cut them final strings. Y'all iron sharpened iron. Y'all sharpened each other up for the final cut. Yeah. Ghosted, disappearing. That's what these people are going to start doing. Just randomly disappearing out of your life. They're going to stop arguing. They're going to stop fussing. They're going to start fighting. And they're just going to start falling back. And you're going to be like, damn, where my peoples go? Where my peoples go? They have been permanently removed out of your life. Yeah, see, you and your masculine are communicating through music right now as these people are disappearing and being removed out of your life. Yeah, it is silence, no contact. Y'all are no contact right now because y'all ancestors is battling and warring for y'all. So don't forget to feed them. Don't forget to send up offering for them. Because they're working hard for you. And you're masculine right now. Yeah, this home. Yeah. Yep. He got unsent text messages that he wanted to send to you. And these other women is trying to copy you. They trying to be just like you, honey. Meanwhile, this man trying to figure out how he gonna ask you to marry him. That's all he worried about is how he gonna propose to you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these motherfucking hating assholes over here trying to figure out how they can heal their broken heart from this masculine. There go another snake, this shapeshifter energy. Flip that over too, because I don't do snakes. I done told y'all that shit. They trying to figure out how they gonna heal their broken heart. Because they know this shit is over with. And he's in love with you. So these people are in agonizing hurt and pain. So because this shit happened all of a sudden, it was like he was just ripped away from these people. Just like you were ripped away from these people who were constantly doing this to you. Y'all were ripped. Y'all were jerked out the plug. You know how you jerk the plug out the plug too fast and you see that spark? Yep, that's what these people are feeling right now. Shocked and appalled of how quickly they were removed out of your life. And they feel like this is not fair. They should be given a second chance to fight for what they love. But what they don't know, what they love don't love them back. That's why they're not being given a chance to fight for it. Because it's not there. It's only there in their eyes and their mind. But in reality, there's no love there. That's why they weren't given the opportunity to fight for it. Ooh, yeah, I learn. Something new every day, honey, child. Well, all I can say is turn people loose, leave people alone. When it's time to let them go and let it flow. Don't hold on to nobody longer than what they meant to be in your life, because it's going to cause you more pain than it's going to do you justice. Okay, so to eliminate unnecessary pain and strife in your life, let things go when you are being guided to do so. Okay? So, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.